He got checked a little bit at the end.
Yeah, eventually. Maybe he was on a practice program while he was in the military.
Maybe some players were able to keep playing even though they weren't able to keep competing while they were in the military. I honestly don't know if that's the case with KeeN or not. I don't know if... So really, this is an exciting first look, and here we have, recently picked up by Alpha X, it's Classic.
And in the bottom right, he's red. He is Terran and he is KeeN with the Carbot ghost icon spinning around.
Is that cheese in the background or an explosion?
I think it's an explosion.
Yeah, that's probably a nuke. All right, so TvP between these two awesome players. If we took these guys back in their day, back in their sort of consistent form, you'd say Classic was the favorite. That being said, it's 2021 and times are wild. We've got everyone coming back from the military. Real exciting stuff to see if KeeN will perhaps shine brighter than ever before.
Yeah, I like KeeN a lot. I don't think he's at the top tier of Terran players, but just below that. What do you think?
I honestly haven't seen him play since. Back in the day, I'd have rated him, yeah, maybe like a consistent round of 32, 16 player, probably like top 6 Terrans or so, somewhere between 6 and 8. I was actually thinking about that the other day, though. As far as who's the top Terrans, literally all I could list off these days since TY and Inno retired. I was like, so I guess there's Maru and then Kier? Beyond next?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know who else. It seems like a short list these days.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, Classic checking for proxies. Very interested in finding a proxy of KeeN's, but there are none to be found. And is this a one-base play?
It is. Double gas, one-base play, hence Classic's fear, I suppose, of the proxy. Oh, look at that. KeeN must be feeling good if he's microing around the nexus of the opponent Protoss.
Yeah, look at that. He's not going home. He's here to scout what's happening. He is going to see the Stargate coming up. So Stargate, the tech of choice right now for Classic on the opening. Widowmine's in production, and a Starport, so probably Widowmine drops on the opening here. Maybe a Widowmine in a spot to catch an incoming Oracle, because there's an Oracle in production right now.
I gotta think that these mines will be used defensively, though, right? Since it is a one-base play.
Medevac, though.
Oh, an Armory, too.
Yeah, Permacloak. This has got to be aggressive. This has got to be Widowmine drops.
Classic comes back from the military and is like, what?
Well, no, because when he left, they were Permacloak by default, right?
Were they? Oh, that's actually... Yeah, I guess you're right about that. He might have left, though, when they weren't permanently cloaked.
Maybe?
And that they required, was it drilling claws?
It's 2 years. No, 1 year? 2?
It's 18 months or 20 months or something for
service.
military service. And it's been a while since we had a patch, so who knows?
Yeah, well, the last patch, the anniversary was yesterday, according to the Twitter post that I saw, so...
Wow, huh?
Yep. All right, Oracle. These are too many Marines.
You can't do it. Viking's about to pop out as well. No way that Oracle's getting any work done. And by God, it's a Thor behind it.
Were we Thor dropping?
We're Thor drops.
The drops on the other side, though. Classic. Widow Mines.
All the mines were revealed. Actually, I think one of those might have missed the tag. Regardless, KeeN does pick up those mines. Only gets 2 kills. Burns Classic's energy, though. Classic has another Oracle scouting out. But whether he expects a Thor to pop out of this, that's the question.
Yeah, the Thor against these Adepts and this Oracle is going to be great.
This is
kind of genius.
This is a very hefty one based by the Terran player. So yeah, Medivac comes back down towards the natural, forces an entire probe pull. So while Classic's busy trying to make sure he doesn't lose probes to Widow Mines, there's going to be a Thor crossing the map.
Ooh, he's walking. He's not even dropping it. He's just, wow, waddling across the map
I guess
here.
it's got to wait for all the Marines, and then
Okay.
the Medivac can micro it back if need be.
So this is an all-in based
This-
on how many SCVs are coming across, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. He's still one base.
Yeah. And I don't see any expansion coming up on the production
No.
tab. All right, Classic.
Honestly, I don't see Classic holding this. One thing that is going for him is he has got double pylons and just threw up a third already at his natural base. He's even got a fourth next to that Robo. I love that by
He's
Classic.
trying to expand, though. Classic has
Oh
not
my
read this
God.
at all.
he's like,
Oh,
ruh-roh,
no.
that's a Thor.
All right, so the Thor is in here trying to take down the Oracles, and he managed to take them down pretty quickly, getting repaired by the SCVs now. Marines providing additional DPS here. SCVs still trying to build that bunker at the front.
Oh my
Stalker's
gosh, the Thor
pretty
being
good
repaired.
against these Stalkers. Yeah, the Stalker pretty good against the Thor, but
Classic's dead, right?
yeah, it's 14 to 33 armor supply. The bunker at the front is done. I'm not sure how much that's necessary, but sure, let's hop in there.
I mean, the Immortal is about to pop out, so there's a chance for Classic, but it really showed Classic had foregone that shield battery based on how poorly that fight went for him. No shield battery, no battery overcharge has been available up until this point. He doesn't have energy at his natural, although he actually does just pop it, pardon me.
Well, and what tells us the most here is that he tried to take a third base as KeeN was arriving with an all-in.
Yeah, he really played it greedy, and greedy Protosses can be punished. This one Immortal is doing work, trying to deal with those Thors, but the Thors are just being mass repaired. Another Immortal is about to pop out. They may be able to DPS down these Thors now. Looks like... Whoa. Oh, they're so low.
The Immortals, though. The Immortals are doing... No, that Thor goes down.
Big loss there by KeeN, and has Classic held?
Oh my gosh. I think he just held. He's got enough Immortals to handle this Thor. Is there another one coming across right now? What else does he have?
Yeah, there's
Worker
not much
count.
for KeeN. A tank. I do like the tank, but then KeeN is engaging, and there's still going to be these batteries to heal up these Immortals, so...
Oh, but the Immortal taking fire isn't even range. The shield battery can't be overcharged. Oh,
but
beautiful micro, though.
Still
And the tank
Classic
snipe.
with a beautiful hold. I honestly thought the Protoss player was dead here.
Me too, but I think he just won. Dude, Classic, you're a beast. Absolute monster. KeeN is not expanding behind this. He's got no ability to do so, really. The Immortal production here is definitely what saved Classic's patootie.
I love the Liberator by KeeN, but it might just be a little bit too late here. Thor's now going to be dropped again. It almost gets picked off. Great save by KeeN. The choice for siege tanks, even though he's up against Immortals, is quite interesting.
It is. He has a Liberator on the way, too.
Yeah, the Lib and tanks could get some work done here. Army Supply is still in favor of the Terran. He's got to be careful, though, as the Protoss stepping out, looking for any pickoff he can get. And a fourth Immortal is about to pop for Classic.
Yeah, these 3 shield batteries, pretty heavy on energy, at least a couple of them are. Where's that Liberator? KeeN needs it yesterday. There it is. So I don't think there's enough Stalkers to take it down. Oh, wait, what's happening in the main?
Oh, apparently there's a Thor there.
Oh, 3 pros go down, stops all mining. Very good. Cannon getting absolutely blasted down here. Engagement at the front here, too. But the Immortals are just immortal.
Oh, they're forced to recall, though. 2 go down. The Thor drop was not cleaned up. The Thor stayed alive, and now KeeN going to reposition at the natural of Classic. Beautiful Liberator placement. There's only a single Stalker here up against a Liberator that can be repaired, keep in mind.
Okay, this game 1 has just been...
Oh my God.
Immortal down! That's humongous. Can he depower that Robo by killing that Pylon?
Is there a battery overcharge for Classic? That should be popping really soon. There it is. These Immortals are not dying, despite a Liberator shooting on one of them. The Liberator goes down, the Immortal staying alive. The Thor is pushed back, and 1 tank, 1 Thor.
Oh, this one Immortal's got only 5 kills, but I feel like I should have more than that.
5 Immortals have died this game, whereas only 1 Thor has gone down.
That's pretty good play here from KeeN. He is just not interested in expanding at all.
This is nuts.
How did... Okay, so 2 probes died mysteriously due to ghosts. Like, not literal ghosts, but maybe... I don't know. That was... GameHeart showed 2 probes die. I don't know.
That might have been remnants from Thor drop or something? Yeah, I don't know.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah, I just don't think there's enough here from KeeN. Classic's on 2 base. He's got a 10 worker lead. So everybody pulls back to deal with the Thor in the main. And these guys just kind of hang out, waiting for more SCVs, waiting for more tanks here too.
Is it? Oh, don't lose the Thor! No!
He lost it.
Boop, boop.
Are you kidding? Are you
That
kidding?
is a
5
very
HP.
lucky Thor. I'm shocked that Medivac can still fly with a Thor when it's that injured, but
Okay, enough stalkers here to focus down the Liberator. The repair is happening, but not enough repair, and I think that might be it. With the Liberator gone, there's too many stalkers. The Thor's trying to fight. A stalker does go down, but everything else is dying. And
yeah,
that's it.
GG. What a nutty game number 1.
Whoa.
Welcome back to a Freako World.
What a fantastic game to come back on. That was great. I mean, obvious... I don't know. So, like, just the fact that Classic threw down a 3rd base against a 1-base Terran and won anyway.
It worked. Apparently it worked.
Immortal, good unit.
Yeah,
That is for sure. Whew.
That was a great game. I was honestly shocked by how delayed Classic was on getting shield batteries there, but then yeah, he still held on.
It worked out. He got them. They were MVPs. Without those shield batteries, he loses for sure. There were a couple times those Immortals got super low on HP, and then just... the shield battery was there. What's up, the Raider? That's right, one of the best games. That was a great, fantastic, fantastic game.
Thanks so much to everyone for tuning in today. Keep in mind that in the announcement there, we've got the Match Arena, which recently updated, so you don't even need to use a coupon code. You just gotta click. Contribute to the prize pool.
Do it. Do it for the players.
Do it for the Thor rush.
Yeah. Teach them that coming back to Africa is good for them.
Okay. Not ending the cheese, it appears KeeN in the bottom left is sending out SCVs.
Oh, KeeN. And in the top right, it's Classic, who was looking for cheese in the last game and didn't find it, but won anyway.
Yeah, that was something. So KeeN gonna go for a proxy barracks this game, and this honestly feels like nothing has changed in the years since KeeN and Classic sort of taken breaks. Classic, the Protoss who would honestly be referred to as God tier is trying to get cheesed out by the Terran, who's like, yeah, I'll give this a shot. Throw a rush, why not?
And it almost worked. That's the fun part.
So we'll see if that's going to be the case as this series develops with the second proxy going down.
Probe checks around, says, proxy, eh? If you ever show up in an opponent's base and they don't have a barracks, then it's a proxy. Or maybe they're very bad, but it's probably a proxy.
maybe they forgot.
Yeah.
They went to go make some pizza pops or something.
They're focusing so hard on making SCVs and supply depots that they just forgot about everything else.
That's the mind game till the 50 SCV rush hits.
Yep. Oh, okay. I like this bunker.
I do
so this
too.
This is not trying to kill Classic, but this is super annoying cheese to get rid of. I want to see the timing here. Does the Reaper show up?
It does.
As the bunker's finishing.
Shows up to buy time for the bunker to finish, so Classic not getting that Zealot to his natural to spot it.
Nice. Got a probe kill too. Another one maybe?
Ooh,
2
beautiful.
probe kills. KeeN. That's what happens when you don't have a stalker out yet. Run! Run to the bunker! And there's another Reaper out too. Oh, remember when Reapers did bonus damage to buildings?
I don't even think I played Starcraft then.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was Wings of Liberty.
Yep.
And in the campaign of Wings of Liberty where it remained.
Yes. And Reaper rushes were so good. This whole, like, bunker Reapers at your opponent's Nexus, oh, would have been so good. You would have been doing, like, 50 damage per shot on that Nexus real fast.
Did no one think to do that back then?
I want to say it was something that I saw every once in a while, but it wasn't, like, super common.
Because did Reapers regen back then?
Pop quizzes.
Put me on the spot there. Because I don't think they did in the campaign, I want to say.
Didn't they? I swear they did.
We've got another armory on the way, by the way.
Yeah.
This time there's a command center to boot those, so I'm doubting the presence of a Thor, but you never know.
You never know. Yeah, according to the patch notes... Oh, actually, let me do one more thing here. Reaper, Wings of Liberty. There we go.
The Raider done the matcherino. Thank you very much, sir. And hello, Somnicron.
Somnicron is here.
Somnicron.
Yes.
Okay.
So they had a speed boost called Nitro Packs, which was kind of fun.
What?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
They decreased the damage from their attack on buildings from 40 to 30.
Oh, classic not paying attention to this Widowmine drop. 9, 11,
Oh, okay.
12.
KeeN.
And no Robo done just yet.
KeeN. Doing some stuff. Might be dead, actually. Classic.
Yeah.
Here.
That's one way to come back.
So they introduced combat drugs in Heart of the Swarm. Yeah.
Okay.
Ever tell you last time I played the campaign?
Oh!
So, classic. Was only down 6 workers after that. Fun.
I like how that entire mind-firing segment, there wasn't an actual word said.
Sometimes words are not enough. Just gotta be emotional sounds and reactions. So last time I played the Wings of Liberty campaign on the final mission, I saw a bunch of Reapers heading towards my base, and I was like, whatever, they're just buildings there. And then they took down my hive super fast, and I was like, I forgot. I forgot they do tons of damage to buildings.
Never forget.
Yep. They started attacking it, and I'm like, all right, there's plenty of time to get back and defend it. And then it was gone, and I was like,
Just gone, burnt to the ground.
Yep.
That sounds about right. So, this game, Classic really taking a beating. I mean, he lost, what, 21 probes. And this isn't a one-basing Terran. KeeN's got 2 bases. He's got an SCV lead. Stim about to finish up. He's already got his 3 racks done. The one thing I'll say is that he doesn't have +1 on the way just yet, but still, he's a Bio Terran ahead on workers of the Protoss.
Barely. He's had 2 workers on the Protoss.
Yeah, but that's like, sort of like Protoss is usually have like what, like 5 workers than the Terran.
Yes.
So it's sort of like an 8 gap, right?
Chrono Boost is a good unit. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. I don't dispute that.
21 probes dead, and he's at 41 to 43 workers right now. That's crazy. Terran's like, ooh.
Tis but a scratch, says the Protoss.
Yeah, I mean, Terran has mules. They can kind of recover from this stuff too, but... Classic taking a 3rd base at the 12 o'clock here.
I like that scan by KeeN killing the Observer.
Nice. Now you can't blink up here. And going for a drop. While all these stalkers are running around. It's kind of scary.
It's a bold move.
It is, but
Army
he's got
supply,
a tank and a bunker.
By gosh.
Oh
KeeN,
yeah, that's the big deal.
He's been eating his Wheaties. It had 30 supply compared to the Protoss. He's got Stim, Combat Shield done, and Classic just waiting on Psystorm. If he can buy time to get Psystorm up, that would potentially be game-saving for him. If not, he might just be dead.
Yep, very well could be dead here. He can't stand and fight against this Marine Marauder tank thing, not with Stalkers. He's got to poke around the edges, try to see what he can get from the outside here, but once that armor's at your 3rd base, you can't really do that. You kind of have to stand and fight.
High Templar completely vulnerable, no Psystorm yet, not moved into an Archon, GG. Just like that.
So that was a game where 21 probes died and the recovery in the economy was there, but then he was so behind in army and tech that he died. Fair enough.
Yes.
One of those games.
If Classic somehow had bought time to get Psystorm, could have been a different game, but...
It was close. It was very close to having Storm done, but that's what StarCraft is a lot, is these little tiny windows where if you attack in that window, you win, and if you wait too long, you lose. And sometimes that window is Storm done yet? And if it's not done yet, you win. And if it is done yet, you're in trouble. Incredible. Good stuff here. So KeeN looking amazing in game 2. Looking pretty good in game 1. I like what KeeN's doing here.
Yeah, I guess really it was that Classic just did not respond to those mines right.
Yes. Just was too late with the observer tech, right? Too late with the robo.
Well, and yeah, one got like 9 probes in one connection, so
yeah,
that's a little bit much.
Can't be doing that.
That's sort of like when you try and walk it off, you get a few steps and then you just collapse.
Right.
It's like I'm fine, not fine, not fine. Okay, so we have with the cheesy ghost icon, KeeN.
And in the bottom left box side here, it is Classic.
Aki in chat, hello there.
What's up, Aki? Yeah, and be sure to check out that match arena. We've got it this time around. So you can go to matcharena.com/tournament/55403 and just click on use the coupon code.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, KeeN eBay blocking Classic. He's bringing out all the dirt.
He really is.
Give this man a shovel, because he's digging in the dirt.
Classic's like, I thought we were the cheesy ones. I thought we had all this early attack possibility. No, says KeeN, that's me.
Oh, he's not going to realize it too till he goes for his expansion. He's got to expand to another location, right?
At this point, yeah, he doesn't have anything to kill it. The probe's very annoyed, but you throw up a pylon and you go somewhere else. It's like Zerg. See, Protoss gets a little bit of a taste of their own medicine here, right?
Yeah, and the SCV to boot. Oh, nicely done by KeeN. Classic's like, dang it.
This is karma for all the hats you've blocked, KeeN.
As a Zerg player, you're just
Classic,
loving this.
Yeah, absolutely. And ka-chow. 2-minute natural at a weird place.
KeeN will scout that. Cancel the eBay probably like 10-15 seconds in. Kind of the point of no return for the Nexus building. You don't want to cancel that eBay too quickly, otherwise the Protoss will just be like, oh, okay, thanks, I'll cancel the Nexus too. Curious to see how long KeeN waits for this one. Is he just gonna wait the whole time of a Nexus building?
Kind of seems like it. We're pretty close to the end here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the consensus is as Terran, but I do find it quite interesting that KeeN says, you know what, I'm waiting till the Nexus is absolutely done, and apparently then some, before he does that. Unless he's just waiting till Classic decides to build a third.
I guess. Yeah, this is weird.
Uh-huh.
So coming in the right side here, couple Hellions. You know, roasting up some of them probes. Adepts here to defend, and they do bonus damage versus light, so they're pretty good on defense, but they also take that bonus from the Hellions themselves.
Ooh,
So
I like this. 2 more Hellions moving in towards the natural base as the other Hellions drag the Adepts away. Oracle is in position, though. Beautifully done by Classic. Hellion will not escape. Will?
Nope. Wait.
Oh, he stopped
stopped.
moving. He stopped moving.
That doesn't count.
What are you doing? No, he could have, potentially.
Phoenix running out of energy. It's gonna drop it. Oh, it dropped it, but it blocked it in.
The
Oh, with a
probe.
probe and an adept. That's nice. What a hot move.
So, all in all, 4 Hellions for 4 probes. And the eBay
Not great.
remains.
The almost complete. Will it finish or not? Engineering bay. No, it will never finish.
It's kind of funny because Classic still has nothing to really kill this.
I mean, the adepts could work it down over time, but yeah, it'd take a while.
But then at the same time, it's like, KeeN, how long did you delay your orbital in order to get that, to leave that up? So it's quite interesting, I find that.
Too long, maybe. Classic taking a base on the left side now
Oh
for
my
his third. Sure. Almost
Yeah.
classifies as a ninja in that location.
I guess that's what KeeN intended. But then does KeeN know? Is he playing himself here? That is so bizarre. It's a game of chicken at this point. Like, you gonna cancel that or you gonna make me kill it? I'm not gonna kill it, so you better cancel it.
Oh, Adept's getting surrounded by SCVs. Not what the SCVs want here, but it does kind of prevent them from running around.
Yeah.
So 4 SCVs die, but also all of the Adepts?
Yeah, 5 Adepts for 4 SCVs. As a Terran, I'll take that trade.
The harassment attempts by both sides are not going great right now.
No,
right.
but
So
this is
KeeN
gonna be
moving out.
nasty.
31 to 15 army supply, ton of Marines, couple Cyclones here. Stalker control and Phoenix control are going to have to be absolutely perfect.
Oh, the Oracle coming in to finish the job on a few SCVs.
Wow, that's massive. Okay, so the Cyclones get picked up here. Marines take care of the Phoenix and standing pretty well here against the Stalkers. Good overcharge, though. And that will chase them away. Without that overcharge, I think the Stalkers are dead.
13 probes go down, and all the Marines turn around to fight. 2 Stalkers going down. Looks like make that 3, not quite.
Oh, batteries.
Yeah. Still, though, that was 13 probes going down. The Terrans now behind only 2 SCVs. But Classic does have the 3rd.
Which, does KeeN know about this?
No. And yet he still hasn't canceled the eBay.
That's amazing.
So at some point, has KeeN just forgot at this point?
This is the longest standing, almost complete engineering bay block I've ever seen. Ever. In Bird War and in Starcraft 2. That is crazy.
This is great. I love this. Okay, KeeN
Wait, he's coming in to kill it. He's coming in to kill it.
No. Classic's like, this is ridiculous. Enough of this.
I want my natural.
Now does KeeN think like, oh yeah, this must be your
There's an attack
3rd.
at the 3rd, too.
Oh.
KeeN getting some work done over here with some Marines. Got a couple probes.
Yeah, spots the 3rd. It's quite important, and KeeN's going to have to attack again. I mean, he's 2-basing it. Actually,
does.
as I say that, he's got a 3rd on the way.
He's got concussive shell. Dude, this Oracle's doing work today. Wow, another SCV killed.
I expect nothing less from Classic, the man who just terrorized Terrans throughout Heart of the Swarm and then some.
So KeeN's got concussive shell. He's got medevacs to heal. That 3rd base might be in a bit of trouble here. If there isn't any splash damage.
Yeah, the Stalkers don't even have Blink yet. That's a big deal.
Oh, that
Seeing
is
as
a
how there is
problem.
concussive shell, like there's no escape for these Stalkers. Great call
Just
to
look-
pull the probes. Overcharge gets shut down as the battery gets sniped.
The Marauder's getting serious damage in here. Probes providing additional DPS.
Yeah, the Zealots and probes got a little too much FaceTime. Those KeeN's army gets reset.
Some better micro there from KeeN. I think that would have gone a lot better for him. But
His decision to commit on in for the battery did not work out as he just got swamped by probes, Zealots, and Stalkers. And the Oracle still kicking at 15 kills.
Yeah, I think Classic's doing just fine. He's got a better economy. He's got the 3 bases. He hasn't taken his natural yet, which is insane. But I guess he's concerned that KeeN is still on 2, and until KeeN lands his 3rd base, being on, 4 base versus a 2-basing Terran seems a little bit risky.
Yeah, I'm a little worried for Classic till Charge is done, but once Charge is done, off the back of his economy, he's just going to be able to make a bajillion zealots, as he's already got 15.
Robotics Bay on the way now. Blink is complete. Charge is 50% done. Is this like a super delayed Widow Mine drop into the 3rd? I kind of love this.
Yeah, this is great.
He's attacking on the right side, sort of. He's pulling back now, but he was moving towards the right side.
No boost, though, so it's a very slow Widow Mine drop.
But there's no reaction time at all from Classic.
Oh,
okay! 10. That hurts. Drops him down to below the worker count of KeeN.
I love this by KeeN. KeeN's like, huh, that worked out well. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Classic spotted this one, though, so these 4 Widow Mines may have a hard time.
Yeah, Classic's not going to let them in anytime soon. I'm really waiting for Classic to take his natural. We're 10 minutes into this thing. And he's just refusing to do it. I mean,
Never,
KeeN's landed
he
it.
says.
Yeah, I'm going to beat you without taking my natural. How's that sound? Pretty impressive, Classic. Pretty impressive.
Dear.
Run. Nope. Oh, that reaction time was much better that time for Classic.
That's a Classic right there.
Yeah.
Shutting down Terran harassment. Much better than the first drop.
Colossus in production. Extended Thermal Lance on the way. You do want that magic number of 3 if you're dealing with a Terran here who's going Marine Marauder and stuff. Ghosts in production now from KeeN.
Yeah, 3 is good. 2 ain't bad, though. Seeing as how Classic's also heading in towards +2 attack. Getting worried for KeeN. And by gosh, the Oracle goes out in glory.
I mean, it was a cost-efficient Oracle.
He did his bit. I really do like KeeN's composition here. 18 Marauders, 10 Widow Mines, only 20 Marines and 2 Ghosts. The Mines kill the Zealots, the Marauders shred the Stalkers and tank the Colossus.
Right.
That
sounds like a plan.
That can lead into a pretty good engagement, despite the lack of Vikings. Then here comes the Disruptors.
Ah, the Disruptors. The come from behind unit. The unit that really tests your Terran opponent's ability to split. And can zone away Marines and Marauders. You can deal with them later. Vikings in production to help deal with the Colossus. KeeN heading down that right side.
Yeah, completely hoodwinked Classic as he barrels towards the non-existing natural.
Well, Classic's
KeeN's
still
like,
going.
oh, right, as he keeps on going.
That is the most effective engineering Mayblock I've ever done. Alright, so completely depowering the main. A bunch of warp gates are offline right now, including, and the Stargate goes down too, and we're just base racing, that's it.
Let's do it. Beautiful ramp by KeeN, though. EMP is hitting all the units as they try and come up the ramp. The Vikings, if they can kill one Colossus through the Prism, that would be huge.
No, too good micro there from
play
Classic.
there.
Blinking up. Run, Terran buildings! Do your Terran thing! Oh, man, place your bets. Who's got this?
Cue the Benny Hill theme. Classic having another Nexus up here towards the top left could be a huge deal. Also having Disruptors out. KeeN's got to have to pay attention 100% to his army. He doesn't actually have one done yet, though.
I always forget about Recall. There it is.
There it is. You always forget about Recall till you make the decision to base race a Protoss. And then you're like, right, that's why I don't do that.
Man, so you don't base race a Terran because they have flying buildings, but also don't base race a Protoss because they can just recall home after wrecking your main.
The summary is, don't play Zerg.
Yeah, don't play Zerg. Never base race as Zerg, ever. Unless maybe it's against another Zerg, then maybe you're okay.
And if somehow you manage that one... Oh.
That was some sick micro there out of Classic.
Yeah, this bio was rather stimmed, so KeeN should not risk dropping this.
But Like, where do you go? You don't have anything. See, Classic has bases, and KeeN does not have bases. Wait, hold on. He might have a base.
He has command center.
Army values even, but KeeN has 0 SCVs.
He's got mules though.
He does.
By God,
Turn
he's
advantage.
not gonna drop those mules.
Does he have energy for it? That orbital didn't.
See, KeeN's gonna drop here, but like this bio is so stimmed, and the one battery cannon just deals with it.
Oh boy. Alright, so KeeN's dead. I know, like I always say the Terran's not dead until they're dead, but KeeN is dead.
I mean, Classic's only one base. Second on the way.
Yeah, but one base is better than 0 base.
Is one base better than 3 orbitals making mules, though? Mineral income-wise, apparently not.
Yeah, the income tab says
1,500 minerals, no gas.
yeah. I mean, Classic's got 900 minerals without having to rely on mules that are going to die soon.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, Classic's retaking the... We're going to call it his second base, because that's what it was.
Right, you are.
It's in the strangest place ever for a second base, but that's what this game has been, and this whole series has kind of been.
Yeah, it's actually been quite strange indeed. Classic going up to 5 Colossus, I don't mind this decision. KeeN made himself 1 or 2 Vikings, but has no gas. So he needs that gas. I also love Classic making an observer here. Map vision in a base race is quite important.
Yep. Alright, KeeN's going for it. He's heading down.
I don't think he should attack.
I don't either. This engagement would have to go
Colossus
perfectly for him.
Disruptors in the mix? Yeah, don't do it.
How many stalkers are there?
I'm not even
Like
concerned about the
7?
stalkers. I see 3 Immortals, 5 Colossus, 2 Archons, and 2 Disruptors.
But the Vikings can kill the Colossus if there's not enough stalkers, right?
I don't think they can, though. There's 5 Colossus and there was only 8 Vikings. Now we see Mines doing a lot of work for KeeN, as Classic kind of disruptors himself a little bit.
Okay. I mean, all the Vikings died, but otherwise
Yeah.
that could have been worse for KeeN.
I mean, the Mines did get their shots up. And now they're all dead. Yeah, I think KeeN is finito.
Yeah, he's dead and he just doesn't know it yet. Okay, Medevac's dying is huge as 2 of them go down there. And KeeN's just like, I'm faster than you. Also attacking into that 3rd base location on the left side again.
Ooh.
Cyber Core doesn't die.
Oh.
Medevac goes down.
Yeah. If it wasn't over there, it's definitely over now.
Yeah, we're done. That's it. GG. He stopped microing. It's over. Oh, wait. He's microing a little bit. KeeN,
And he
friend,
fires up 2 more Marines.
you're down 30 supply. He's back up to 8 SCVs.
Never surrender.
The Raider says you gotta admire KeeN for not GGing out. It's true. But at the same time,
There's something to be said about GGing.
yeah, there's something to be said about game awareness to where you recognize when your chance of winning is 0.
I like how Classic's like, oh yeah, base trade. Dark Shrine's a good idea. Let's get that now.
KeeN's like, maybe if Classic is a narcoleptic and falls asleep on his keyboard right now, I can win.
Could you imagine being a narcoleptic pro gamer?
Probably not the career for
That would
you.
be one of the most exciting things in a match. Is he gonna wake up in time?
The announcers are like,
They're counting this
old
guy
Sleepy
out.
Joe! He hasn't fallen asleep in 3 consecutive matches. Will the 4th be the one?
It's just BlizzCon and the guy's just sleeping.
He's so good that his narcolepsy allows him to be like top 16 in the world. even though he's falling asleep all the time.
He just wakes up and queues up 5 probes.
Tosses down some chrono booze. And every year he makes it to BlizzCon, but he falls asleep at a crucial moment and loses a series.
Oh, that
And
would
then
be
1 year,
great.
7 years into his career, he can stay awake the whole time, and everyone goes nuts. That should be a movie. The Narcoleptic Pro Gamer.
I think that would be like an emotional drama if I've ever seen one.
It could give more awareness to narcolepsy. That's always good.
It could do. It probably is a very misunderstood condition.
Right. And if you did it correctly and Hollywood, you know, showed respect and everything, I think this could work. Alright, so we got our players in the lobby. We're on Lightshade. The latter edition. A fine map. Honestly, I can't really think of anything unique about this map off the top of my head. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, neither can I.
Yeah.
I mean, any map called Lightshade, you know what you're gonna get.
Right. Isn't it literally just Nightshade with a different, like, tile set? Maybe a couple differences.
Maybe. I can't remember Nightshade.
Because when it came out, I was like, wait a second, Lightshade, Nightshade. And I went and looked, and I was like, this is the same layout as Nightshade.
Da-da-da-dum.
Yeah.
All right. He got thrashed in that last game. It's KeeN.
And in the bottom right, he's scary. He's classic. All right. So Probe says, KeeN's been all sorts of shenanigans today. Let's send an early probe out.
Not a bad move.
No. This is... Yeah, I don't know that it's super early.
Packs? No.
Oh.
He's already got a gateway on the way. Silly me. Is he going to proxy, though? Maybe another gate?
This does kind of feel like proxy. Oh, yeah, look at that. Pylon.
Oh, Classic, you dirty Protoss. This is why Classic was the best in the world for so long.
It's a giant bag of tricks.
Yeah, he's like, I can macro and defend pretty much perfectly. Don't try and base trade me. But at the same time, I can defend your cheese. But at the same time, I can cheese myself.
Wait, is Classic the one that did the proxy nexus in his opponent's base and warped in Dark Templar?
I don't
Who
even
was that?
Remember that game, but I know for a fact that would have been SOS.
That was like top 5 greatest moment in Starcraft 2, that game. Are you sure it wasn't? I'm looking it up. I need to know who it was.
I believe Classic did do that at IEM, I want to say, maybe. But I don't know.
Proxy. Okay, here it is. Starcraft 2 highlights. Let's see who this was. Let's see highlights. SOS. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Yep, you were right.
Wait, what? Oh, KeeN spots the proxy.
Ooh.
Or he didn't, but he sensed it somehow. I've got no idea how he picked up on this.
Game sense.
Yeah.
That's the answer to everything, honestly.
Cancels his command center, fires up a bunker. I guess his SCV must have spotted that beforehand or something.
Yeah, I mean, the SCV knows there's not a Nexus coming up, so something crazy is happening.
Honestly, I think KeeN's probably just glad this isn't Void Race.
Yet. Trying to get that bunker finished? Okay, got it. Thank goodness. Alright. Poor Terran vulnerability of SCVs on the outside of their buildings.
Yeah, Classic did the Blink DTs to snipe Rogue's Lair to go to top 4 at BlizzCon. That was...
Oh, that was what I was thinking with Classic.
That was BlizzCon, not IEM?
Incredible. Yeah, that's what it was. I was remembering Classic with the Blink TTs on Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically, it's kind of the same thing. Blink TTs taking out your main base. Done.
I'll just kill their lair. That way they can't make overseers.
Crazy, crazy strategy.
Oh, KeeN with the counter proxy.
Oh, this series deserves it. Counter proxies all the way down. Let's go.
You know, this is two guys who haven't who've been having a break off Starcraft, and they're just trying their best.
Coming up with crazy strategies to
Just
that.
do the dirt.
That is an important supply depot not to die.
Yeah, really so. Those Adepts not getting back on in. In fact, Classic not being able to finish that is quite a bummer for him.
KeeN's producing a siege tank that just popped out. And down at his proxy. Wait. What is... Did he proxy a command center down there? Oh, no. Oh, the add-on's coming on.
Is
Okay.
it going to be Banshees?
Gotta be Banshees. Banshees with cloak. Alright, I like this. Classic, you got our robo yet?
He's got a starport, but no oracles on the way just yet.
Yeah, he needs an... Ooh, it's a Phoenix. He needs an oracle.
Sometime within the next 60 seconds.
Yes. Needs an oracle or he needs a robo to start? Soon. TM.
KeeN keeping on the worker production even though he's one base. Got up to a whopping 29 SCVs, so not far behind Classic, who did go for an early game proxy, keep in mind. Natural base is going to land, and all the while KeeN has been building up quite a nice force, tanks, marines, and then going to have the proxy.
Oh, but I don't know if he can land it there. Look at this. You just sit outside range of the tank. That Adept's doing a terrible job of it. But you just sit like right here and you can't dude, KeeN's in trouble. He's in so much trouble.
I mean, he's got the Banshee though. He's gonna have 2 Banshees cloak.
But the robo's on the way.
It's on the way, but it's not done.
Observers don't take that long to build. Oh, I don't know if the Banshees are gonna matter at this point. Look at that.
There's the bunker. Marines in the bunker. Okay, a couple do get in the bunker, so KeeN should not be broken here.
But the tanks are both dead.
Yeah, these Banshees really have got their work cut out for them. KeeN actually can't wait any longer, so he sends in one. Second one needs to get in there ASAP. He's busy trying to hold on at the top of his ramp, however.
Is there a shield? Oh, there's not a shield battery either. Oh, no. So he recalls home the Stalkers, but guess what? We have Cloak.
There's the cloak.
And the Observer's on the way. Is there a Chrono Boost available? I don't know.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. Alright, so now the Observer's out, and now there's Phoenix, and now the Banshee are dead, and now that's it.
Yeah.
Classic
Poor
is still
KeeN.
up 6 workers. He's fine.
Yeah, losing 3 or 4 tanks, 3 tanks is too much for Terran. It just takes way too long to rebuild those. He's pushed off his natural basically indefinitely.
He still can't land it. Look at this.
It might even die if he pursues with this.
Yeah, I don't know does he think they're gonna be gone this time? Why is he even trying?
He's trusting that Classic is really respectful and just lets him have it. Yeah, I mean, if the Phoenix come join this army, the tanks can be lifted and Classic can kill him here. I guess another Banshee was being dealt with, but where's the Phoenix?
So the Phoenix are heading to the front now. Here we go.
Yeah, once they're there, I'm pretty sure KeeN's dead.
Yeah, it's only 2 siege tanks, easily liftable at this point. Marines are kind of trying to cover them both here. Look at the Phoenix, just like la la la, randomly cruising in.
They don't even bother
with
lifting
the other tank.
Classic probably should lift that. There we go.
There we go.
But all the Marines are dead.
Look at the repair though. The repair on the lifted tank. Oh, not enough.
Oh no.